So good morning, my name is Sonia and welcome to this beginner's challenge. And today, this is day 4, and today's practice is going to look at how we can stoke our fire. So we're going to build on the previous days that we've done, and we're going to add on. So to start off the practice, come up to stand. And when you come up to stand, feet are hip distance apart. Feel your feet on the earth. When you inhale, take your arms up and over your head. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms towards the ceiling. Take another deep breath. And when you exhale, slowly release your arms down by your side. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. So start to see if you can soften your shoulders down your back and then pull your elbows. See if you can keep a nice soft breath. Take another breath. Nice full inhale. Exhale, release your arms down by your side. So start to take big shoulder rolls forward. Nice big rolls, getting into the full range of this movement. 2 more big rolls with the shoulders going forward and then release. Bring your arms up over your head. Bend, grab opposite elbows, and this time grab the opposite elbow than before. So it'll be the side that feels uncomfortable, a bit funky. And relax your shoulders down first and then pull. See if you can soften your shoulders, soften your jaw and soften your gaze as you pull. Take 1 more full breath, and when you exhale, release your arms down. And then take big shoulder rolls going back. So again, notice any areas which you're wanting to avoid. So not forcing it, but just noticing. Take a couple of more big rolls with the shoulders going back. And then release. And just notice. Notice how that feels. Lovely. So then make your way to the top of your mat. Bring your 1 hand onto your low belly, 1 hand onto your upper chest. Connect here with your own breath. Feeling your heartbeat and feeling your breath beneath your hands. Nice full deep inhale. And when you exhale, release your arms down. So keep your feet hip distance apart, and we're going to go into chair pose. So a pose that we looked at yesterday. So bend your knees, sit back, take your arms out in front. So gaze down to start off with. Slide your knees back. And if you wish, you can sit a little deeper. Just make sure that you're keeping your hips lifted and your chest lifted. And if your shoulders allow it, take your arms up. Take 2 more breaths here. Feel the fire, active through the legs. Nice big inhale as you straighten your legs and come up. So we're going to add on to that. We're going to add on with our opening salutations, adding on the chair. So come to the top of your mat, your feet are hip distance apart. Sink into chair pose once again. Slide your knees back, sit a little deeper, take a deep inhale, and when you exhale, lengthen through your legs as you fold. Inhale, hands come onto the shins, find your halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the legs as you take your arms wide and up over your head. And then exhale, release your arms down by your side. So we'll do another round of that. Inhale comes, sink into your chair. Exhale, find length through your legs as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through your legs as you take your arms wide and up over your head. And exhale, hands release down by your side. So now we'll add on with our lunges, with our chair pose. So inhale, come into your chair. Sink your knees back. Lovely. Take another deep full inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, hands onto the shin. Find length through your spine, halfway. And exhale, fold. Step your right leg back and lower your right knee and your right shin onto the mat. Slowly start to walk your hands to your left thigh. You can stay here. This is always an option to stay here. Hands on the thigh. Or inhale, take your arms up and over your head. So reaching through the side body. When you exhale, take your left arm back and your right hand to your left knee. So we're adding on a twist here. Keep the lift of your hips and your chest and your heart as you find that twist. Reaching back with the left arm. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, come back to center with your arms up and over your head. And as you exhale, this time take your right hand to the inside of your left foot and take your left arm back. So slightly different, but we're still adding on the twist. Keep reaching back with that left arm as you're pressing into the right hand. 1 more breath. And then lower your left hand down, frame that left foot, tuck your toes under, and step back to downward dog. So taking a breath or 2 in downward dog, pressing down through your hands, pressing down through the balls of your feet. And then take your gaze to the space between your hands and take tiny steps forward with your feet. When you arrive, exhale completely and fold over the legs. Inhale, bring your hands to your shin and find that halfway lift, that length through your spine. And exhale, softly fold. Inhale, power up through the legs, arms wide and then up over the head. And exhale, hands down by your side. Great job. So we'll do the other side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your left leg back and lower your left knee and your shin to the floor. Again, slowly walk the hands to the right thigh. And it's always an option to stay here. Or inhale and bring both arms up. So find the length first, reaching through the side body. And then as you exhale, take your right arm back and your left hand to your right knee or thigh. So keep reaching back as you press down through the right foot and the left hand. Take another breath. Maybe smile. Then inhale, take both arms up. And this time as you exhale, take the left hand to the inside of the right foot and then reach back with the right arm. So adding on the twist. Take another breath. Now there's an option here, you can stay here. The option here, if you want more activation through your back leg, is to curl your left toes under and lift your left knee. Find a variation that suits you. Take one more breath and then lower your right hand down and step it back to downward dog. Take your gaze in between your hands and slowly start to walk your feet towards your hands. Come into your forward fold. Inhale, rise up to chair pose, sliding your knees back. Even take your gaze down to make sure that you can see your toes. And if the range of motion allows it in your shoulders, take your arms up. Maybe even sink a little deeper. But if you do that, make sure you stay lifted through the hips, the belly, the heart, the chest, reaching through the fingers. Feel the fire. Take another big inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, root up to stand. Exhale, release your arms down by your side. Great job. Okay. We're getting there. I'm feeling a bit of heat. It's good. So, inhale, bring your arms up over your head. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step the right leg back and lower the right knee down. So we're going to revisit that supported side plank. So like we did, kick that right foot behind you and then keep the right hand down as you lift the left arm up. Keep reaching through the fingers. Take one more breath. And then slowly lower the left hand, curl the back toes under and step it back to downward dog. So we're going to do the same on the other side and then go into the supported side plank. So take your gaze forward in between your hands and take steps towards your hands. Exhale completely and fold over your legs. Inhale, hands come to your shins. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, step the left leg back. Lower the left knee down. Kick that left foot behind you. Press down into your left hand as you reach up with your right. So finding these twists, building up the strength for our supported side plank. Keep reaching with this right hand, spreading the fingers, activating the whole of the right arm down into the shoulder, and then making sure that you're pressing into the left hand to keep your chest lifted. Take another breath. And then exhale, plant the hand, curl the back toes under, and then step it back to downward dog. Come into your downward dog and take a breath. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Next inhale, ripple forward into plank. So when you ripple forward into plank, lower your right knee and your right shin down. Kick your right foot behind you and then lower your left heel down to the mat. Walk your right hand slightly in front so it's just further in front of your, under your right shoulder. And then inhale, lift your left arm up. Supported side plank. Lots of twisting. Lots of instructions. And see if you can find ease in this effort. Slowly lower the left hand down. Come back into plank pose. Taking a breath here in your plank. Shoulders over the wrist and pressing down into your fingertips. And then lower the left knee down to the mat. Kick your left foot behind you and plant your right heel down. Walk your left hand slightly out in front, just about an inch, And then inhale, lift up your right arm. Supported side plank. And depending on your neck, you can keep your gaze down, neutral to the side, or you can look up. Taking another breath, reaching, filling up with the inhale, and exhale completely. One more full deep inhale, and this time exhale, lower the right hand, pivot round, come back into downward dog. So pressing down into your palms or your hands, pressing into the balls of your feet, really rooting down through our foundation here, which helps the hips lift higher. Take another deep, full breath, filling. Exhale, maybe out of the mouth with a ha. Let it go. Inhale, ripple forward into plank. Exhale, send the hips back to downward dog. So let's take 2 more of those, finding a ripple through the spine. As you inhale, come forward to your plank. As you exhale, send the hips back to downward dog. Last one, inhale, ripple forward. And exhale, back into your dog. Ripple forward once more into plank. And everybody here, lower your knees down. So we're going to play with building up strength here for push-ups. So our knees are lowered. Press into your hands. And slowly we're going to lower down to our belly and our chest in a count of 5. So let's start. 5, 4, 3, can you hold it? 2, 1, lower. Inhale, come up to your baby cobra. Exhale, release. So now we're going to see if we can push up in a count of 5. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to lower again to a count of 5. So start off really slow. We want our belly to simmer here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you arrive down this time, create a pillow for your forehead with your stacked hands. Rest your forehead down onto your stacked hands and just pause here for a moment. Noticing any sensations and noticing the quality of your breath. And then slowly roll over onto your back. So when you come down onto your back, in whichever fashion suits yourself, bend your knees so that our knees are stacked above our hips. Flex your feet, so we're keeping the activation through our legs. And then interlace your hands behind your head. Okay. And then lift your head and your shoulders up. So we don't want our hands to be clasping at our neck and pulling it. It's there for a bit of light support. Flex the feet again. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower, head, shoulders down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, we lift our head, we lift our shoulders. Inhale, we lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Keep the feet flexed. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So this time we're going to add on, so we're really activating the fire here. So we're activating our core. So inhale, lift the head and the shoulders, and we're going to add in our arms. Okay. So arms stay behind your head, but you can release the interlace of the fingers. Knees are still stacked over the hips, and the feet are flexed. Keep lifted here. Lovely. Okay. Draw the left knee in towards you and reach your right arm to the outside of the left knee. Take your right leg long. Inhale, come back to center, but stay lifted. Stack the knees over the hips. Exhale, draw the right knee in, the left arm across, left leg long. Come back to center. So keep going side to side, crossing the arm over the body, taking the leg long, stacking the knees over the hips, and do this really slow and really mindfully. Stay lifted the whole time. We want to get and feel our belly and the heat. And try not to hold your breath. Make sure that you're still breathing, because it does help. And just as slowly and mindfully, careful of the neck, going side to side. A couple more. Keeping the feet active, staying lifted through the heart and the chest. Lovely. And then slowly lower the head. Take the arms out long. Knees are still stacked over your hips. And just allow your knees to fall over to the right for a very gentle twist. And take your gaze over to the left. Nothing to do here, just relaxing into it. Come back to center. This time allow your knees to fall to the left as you take your gaze right. Letting go of any effort. Noticing any sensations. Coming back to center. Last one for the core. Bring your hands, stack your knees over your hips, flex your feet. Take your hands onto your thighs. Exhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders. And I want you to really push your hands into your thighs. Really, really push. And then push your thighs back into your hands. Push harder. Let's do this for 3, 2, 1. Release. Take your arms out long. Slowly lengthen one leg out and then the other. To feel this nice stretch through the belly. If it feels okay in your shoulders and there's no restrictions, you can reach your arms up over your head and take a stretch from your fingertips to the tips of your toes. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, bend one knee in. And then bend the other. Give a little rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, lengthen one leg out long, followed with the other. Allow your feet to roll out to the side. Release your arms down by your side. And I have an eye pillow here, which I'm just going to place over my eyes. Palms face up. Noticing how quickly it takes you to let go. Let go of any effort and let go of doing. And just be here with your breath. Noticing the length of your inhales and the length of your exhales. And you are welcome to stay in this yumminess for as long as you like. And if it's your time, slowly take one knee in towards the chest, then the other. Roll over onto a side. Push yourself up with the support of your hands and your arms, and meet me here in a comfortable seat. Bring one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your low belly. Feel the beating of your heart, feeling your breath beneath your hands. Good job. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all for the next practice. Namaste.